Rajeshri Venkatramanan, reading 80 verse English Shorthand dictation. This is the 200th number of English Shorthand dictation. You follow this 200 dictation very well, you will surely success in the examination. Okay. The decision to treat Hindi as the official language of the country and to allow English merely to remain as an associate link language is not a very happy one. It must be realized that English is a unifying force in this country. In fact, English language has continued to become more and more important after independence. Under the circumstances, there is no choice other than the continued usage of English for various purposes in the country. The knowledge of English helps an Indian to be understood in all parts of the country, at least in the urban areas. Therefore, the continuance of English in the capacity of the official language of the country as a whole is necessary. There can be no better language than English, which can link up the different states in India emotionally. English is needed by India even for international conferences in this field. Again, proficiency in English is necessary for an effective presentation of India's point of view. The members of various delegations which have been going to the United Nations on various occasions have done well by virtue of their excellent command over the English language. The Supreme Court has underlined the fact that in many ways English is the most important Indian language because it is the language of the Constitution, because it is the language of the Supreme Court and the High Courts. A leading newspaper has suggested that steps must be taken to see that the standard of English is not deteriorated further. Tamil Nadu appears to be the only state in the entire country that has made any efforts to ensure that boys and girls leave schools with adequate command of both English and the regional language. This has been achieved by introducing English from the third standard in primary schools. Dear sirs, we have great pleasure in introducing ourselves as one of the leading transport organizations established under the cooperative sector. We are maintaining at present 50 lorries which are required to ply all over the country, carrying goods from place to place. Each vehicle on an average covers a distance of 400 kilometers per day. In view of the keen competition in the field of goods transport, we have made it a point to pay greater attention to the upkeep of the vehicles. But due to the bad conditions of the roads in many parts, of the country. It is becoming increasingly difficult for any lorry to make a trip without considerable damage to its important parts. Several parts, not only of the machine but also of the body of the vehicle, require to be replaced more often than not. We are therefore interested in establishing long standing business connections with some of the reputed dealers and suppliers of auto parts and accessories in the country for purchase of auto spares. Our annual intent for auto spares and replacements alone will be of the order of about rupees 20 lakhs. The most needed spares are also auto cables, shock absorbers, oil filter elements, piston rings, cylinder liners, bearings, and other lubrication fittings. We shall be highly obliged if you can send your latest catalog and price list on the above mentioned items together with the terms of supply. We will welcome your readiness to credit the line of business in our favor. We see no embarrassment if you should choose to write to our bankers at the Central Bank of India